Hello and welcome back, my friends. Today we're going to do a plan with me using this freebie kit that I have available in the shop. This is called Be Happy, and these are the matching Be Happy quotes. And I'm also going to be using this foil from Tiny Little Tulip. It is a very adorable bee-themed foil, and this one is a sparkly gold hollow. I think that was it, sparkly gold hollow. So I thought this would be like the perfect foil color for this. I actually thought ahead this time and ordered the right stuff. I'm also going to be using this functional kit from Avalon Ninth, and this one is the May 2022 color palette. And so the yellow and the blue are like a perfect match. So that is why I picked this one. And because this is just a mini kit, you know me, I need more boxes, more boxes, more boxes, more boxes. So I'm going to start like always, and I'm going to put down my washi at the bottom, my date covers at the top, and just tell you what's going on this week. So this week is the Planner Social Sale, and this is one of the freebies that you can get during the Planner Social Sale, but it is also available for the entire month of June. So what I decided to do for the month of June is I've got the summer of freebies going on, and every single month there's a full set of artwork kits like this where you can, if you spend a certain amount of money each month, you will get it for free. So this is the 4-page standard vertical mini kit, and then there's also, if you're a Hobonichi cousin person, there's also a 2-page cousin weekly and a 2-page cousin monthly that you can also get for free if you spend $80 or more during the month of June. So this is the artwork that I have for June, which is the Be Happy, which I thought was perfect because you got the bees and the flowers and all the clouds, and it's super happy, and I think it's really adorable. So each month is a different theme. Next month, I'm trying to remember what next month, I think next month is watermelon, but I'm not 100% sure. I think next month is watermelon. There's a school one. So every month there's a new set of art that is just absolutely adorable. And the part that is only available during sales is the part that's like that I've made specifically for. So the Planner Social Sale has its own freebie, but its own freebie matches this. So if you order during the Planner Social Sale, you will get that freebie, which matches these freebies. So they're all kind of go together. That way, no, you're not going to get anything that doesn't match. And then as always, there's the PR freebies that you can add in the notes to seller. If you're a member of the Facebook group, you can put the Facebook code in there to get the Facebook freebie. So there's a ton of freebies, which is why I'm calling it the Summer of Freebies. And I didn't advertise it, but that quote sheet also goes with this. If you spend $80 or more, you get the quote sheet to go along with it, and that is on the new matte, clear matte. It's almost like a vellum. I don't know really what to call it. It's a clear matte. That's what it's called on the packaging, but it kind of looks like vellum to me, but it's very see-through. You'll see, because we're going to use that whole entire quote sheet. Like there's no pieces of that sheet that aren't going to be there. So right now I'm just going to lay down all of the underlays for the foil, and this is just so stinking cute. I did try to kind of mess around with my lights to make them not so glary, and obviously I failed miserably. So there's going to be some glare. There's nothing I can do about it with the foil. I've tried every possible thing to, like right now, I have covers over the lights. How there's a glare when there's a cover over the light is beyond me. I have no idea. So just going to keep trying. I'm going to keep messing with them until I get it right. But anyway, we're just going to put down the regular boxes. So the way that I'm doing it this time is I want to make sure that I have enough foil to cover as much of the underlays as possible. So I'm just putting down, like I put the underlays down first, and then I'm going to put all the art boxes, and then I'll put some more of the, because I wanted to use both sets of washi, so I'll put down the other washi, and then we'll start messing with all the other boxes. So the Avalon Ninth, like I said, it was the May 2022. If you're looking for functionals that will match this particular kit, that is the one that I picked from. And for some reason, this was like not lining up right, and I figured out afterwards it's because I didn't put my underlay all the way down against the bottom washi. So now everything is kind of off, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. This kit came out so stinking cute. I'm going to use a whole bunch of the leafies in there because I love using the leafies, and there are a few that I'm using in here that are not available yet, but they will be available in the month of July. This is June. They'll be available by July. So the next sale that we are in is the Ultimate Planner Sale, and that one is in July. So that is where you'll see the new, I have a whole new kit coming out that's featuring Leafy. I have a whole bunch more of the icons that'll be done, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about in here, which I'll talk about it more during the new releases video, when I do the new releases video for July, but I just want to let you guys know that I am taking a break from the melt boxes for the summer. The problems that with shipping during the summer when you're shipping wax is that you're just going to end up with melted wax by the time it gets to you. And rather than increasing shipping charges and making it even more difficult for me to ship it to you, I'm just going to take a break from it during the summer. So we will get back to the melt boxes. They will start back up in September. So for the month of July and August, there will be no melt boxes available, and I will be taking down the wax melts that are on the website right now that you can buy individually. I'll be taking those down as well until September, and then I'll put everything back up. But I just need to figure out shipping, because like when Scentsy sends me my monthly subscription, it comes with a cooler, like not a cooler, but what do you call it? An ice pack in there. And I just feel like shipping wise, that's going to be awfully expensive for you guys. If for a box that's not really that expensive to begin with, I don't want the shipping to be more than the box itself. So if that makes any sense. So anyway, that's going to be taking a break until the end of summer, and they will start back up in the month of September. Well, when hopefully it's a little bit cooler, at least in most, well, it might not even be September. Yeah, it should be okay. It should be okay to go out in September, because it's not like I ship them on September 1st. They probably won't actually get put in the mail until closer to the middle of September, which hopefully that'll be okay. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you live in a place that's incredibly hot, maybe if you leave me a note in the sellers thing, I can kind of hold it until later in the month. I don't know. Figure it out when I get to it. So one of the things about me is that I don't like to throw away stickers, and I messed up. I needed to change the blade with this kit, and I figured it out after I'd already cut it, and I didn't want to throw it away. So some of these I had to actually cut out with scissors, just like to finish the cuts, because the blade was starting to go bad on that particular cutter. I have 5 cutters, but of course the one that's cutting these pages is the one that has the messed up blade. So some of these I'm having to kind of trim them out myself, and full transparency, I make mistakes all the time. And if for some reason I send you a kit that isn't all the way cut through, like I didn't catch it, then you can always reach out to me and I will send you a new one. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to put down some of the dividers. Now with the mini kits, there aren't a lot of dividers in here. There's just one set of them. And so I was kind of bummed out after I put them all down and I realized I didn't have enough to go all the way across, because there's only 7 dividers and 2 of them I used in the sidebar. So I can't really spread out my Tiny Little Tulip foil very well on the divider overlays because I don't have enough of them. I could have pulled in some glitter dividers from Avalon Ninth from that functional sheet, but I didn't really think about it until after I'd already laid down all the stickers. So this week in particular was a fantastic week. So on Monday, I kind of got, so the puppy's been waking me up super, super early. I'm a night shifter, so I don't go to bed even on my days off until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and she wakes me up at 8 a.m. So she wants her breakfast and she wants to play. She's got to go outside and go potty. And so this time on Monday, I decided I was just going to stay up. Instead of what I usually do is I'll feed her, take her out, go potty, and then I'll go crash out on the couch for another couple hours while she plays in the living room with the other dogs. Or sometimes if she's like still tired because she hasn't been feeling well lately, she'll go back to sleep and I'll just take her back to bed. But this day it was gorgeous outside. It was cool, warm but cool enough. I don't know how to explain it. It gets too hot. After a little while, it gets too dang hot to be out on the deck. But at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's like the perfect weather to sit out there with a cup of coffee, sit in my comfy chair, and I had my little notebook, and I just started doodling while she was outside playing with the cat. She was actually chasing the cat around the yard, and they were playing. It kind of looked like tag to me. Like if you're looking at your kids playing, that's what it looked like. They were playing tag. So sometimes she would chase him, and then he would chase her, and then they would like wrap each other up and roll across the grass. It's fun to watch, but I decided to take my little notebook out there and just start drawing this little character that I had been kind of playing with. I drew him, her, it. It's more of an it. I drew it in my planner one day because I was just kind of messing around and I thought, oh, that'll be cute. Like, I wonder how many things I could make this thing do. So that's how Leafy kind of came about. And then I started doodling about 1 billion of them. So actually it wasn't 1 billion. It was more like, I think I doodled up like 18 of them. Some of them ended up on the same sheet, like the appointment one, because there was a doctor one, a dentist one, and an eyeglasses one. So there were 3 different Leafies, but they ended up on the same sheet. So I think in the end, it came out to be like 14 new sheets that I had ready for the month of June. So that was the 29th, and I kind of doodled that for a while. I was out there until almost 12 when it finally started getting a little bit warm, and I called the dog in, and we came inside and made lunch, and then I pulled out my iPad and I sat down in the office in my little recliner, and it was time for her to take a nap, but me not to take a nap. And I just finished putting them down on the iPad and kind of refining them and figuring out, like, you know, when you doodle something out on paper, it looks different when you put it on the iPad. You can actually make it, I don't know how to explain it, more perfect, I guess. So like with, if you've ever used Procreate program, or if you're curious about the Procreate program, it has this function where if you put two fingers down on the screen, you can straighten something out. So like my goofy looking circles that I was drawing on the paper, I was able to make them perfect, and then realized after I made them perfect, I don't like that. She's more of an oval shaped, not a perfect round shape. So I had to go back and kind of fix some of them. So what I did do was I left the baby leafy a perfect circle, and then they don't plump out and turn into ovals till they get older. So if you see a little perfectly round leafy, that's baby leafy. And then when you see the oval leafies, those are the adult leafies. So I just thought it was kind of a cute little happy accident that I figured out as I was kind of drawing in Procreate and figuring out all the different ones that I wanted to make. So that's what we did on Monday. And then and then I started watching my husband. He started playing the new Star Wars game, and that was really fun to watch. Like, I don't play games that much because I don't have time to sit and play games. If I did, I would, believe me. I love playing video games. But what I can do is I made him get a streaming account so that he could stream it just for his wife. So he's at his desk, he's playing Star Wars. I have it up on the computer and I'm watching him play, and he asks me, well, what do you want to do next? Well, what are we doing here? What choice do you want to pick? And I'll answer him as I'm doing stuff. So if I'm designing or I'm cutting, I'm printing or whatever, or just like working in my journals, whatever it is that I feel like doing, he's playing Star Wars and I'm watching him. So that's what we did that night. And then on Tuesday, I ended up doing quite a bit of like editing, film editing, because I got the last of the haul stuff done and I uploaded it. And if you've seen any of my haul videos, they take a good couple hours to upload onto YouTube. So it takes a while to do that. So after I finished editing that, I let that upload, and then I started just kind of like working around the house, doing like laundry and stuff and getting things done, because this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were work days. So Tuesday and Wednesday are kind of like prepping and getting stuff done to go back to work. And then what else did we do? Oh, I did some yard work before it started raining, cats and dogs out there. I actually did quite a bit of yard work, and then it rained a lot. But I have my planters out there I built them, I want to say 2 years ago. I built them with my stepdad. When they were visiting, I put them to work. We went out and we bought all the wood and the materials to make raised planters, because when you live in the woods up in the Northwest, you have deer and they will eat everything if they can get to it. So not only deer, but rabbits and squirrels and you name it, and they're going to steal your goodies. So I made him help me make some raised planters. I got those ready so that I could put some plants in them. And what else did I do? I got the strawberry pot ready for the strawberries. And I cleaned out the baby's sandbox. So that was Tuesday. Tuesday was a lot of like chores, basically chores. Oh, and Tuesday we had a doctor's appointment. So I got to use one of my little new appointment scripts, and the little leafy with the glasses. I got to use that next to my appointment. So I got new glasses. They're supposed to be here in a couple weeks, so I should be able to go pick them up here pretty soon. Then on Wednesday, it was kind of a fun day. So we have a new thing here. It's a farmer's market that just opened up. It's a night market. And since, like you probably have heard me say 100 times, I'm a night shifter, I'm not going to get up in the morning to go to the farmer's market, because most of the farmer's markets around here open at like 7 in the morning, and then they're closed by noon. They're all shut down. Everything's usually actually gone by like 8, 9 o'clock. So if you don't get there right when they open, you're not going to get really much of anything that they have available. So I was really excited because they opened up a night market, and it's right downtown. It's near the movie theater, a bunch of restaurants. So we decided to just kind of make a day. It starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it goes until I think 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I went to the farmer's market and I bought a ton of plants. So my planters are now full. I bought, let me see what I get. I got these jalapeno peppers. They're called El Jefe. So those ones should be kind of fun. And then we got tomatoes and we got a bunch of herbs and I got the strawberries for the strawberry pot. So I like buying from there rather than like Home Depot or Lowe's or any of those other Walmart, any of those other places. I like buying from like those people because those plants are healthy, they're hardy, they are so like they're ready to go. And even the tomato plant already had tomatoes started on them. So yeah, got all those planted. We went out to dinner. So we went to a sushi bar that was right close by there, and that's what we had for dinner. And then I just came home and just kind of finished. I filmed a plan with me and just kind of finished doing like day-to-day stuff, the things that I need to do before I go back to work, meal prepping and all that kind of stuff. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were all days that I worked. And it was also days that I was kind of prepping for new releases because on the first was Monday. I mean, the first on Thursday was new release day. So the new releases video went up. What else did I do? I had some orders to fill from the weekend that I had filled on Wednesday. And then we went to the post office and dropped them off. I'm trying to think of what else I did that day. I talked to my mom. Thursday, most of the weekdays were pretty busy this week. It's, you know, when summer starts, the intensive care unit unfortunately gets kind of busy because of people kind of being silly and doing weird things, especially when you live in a place where a lot of outdoor activities are very popular. So we have a lot of like mountain biking, we have a lot of hiking, we have a lot of like off-road stuff, and people just are just out not always being the safest. So the intensive care unit can get pretty busy in the summertime, and so I don't get a lot of like downtime in between patient care stuff, so I don't get a lot of stuff done. But what I did do is I brought my journal with me, and I got caught up in my daily journal. So by my journal, what I mean is my Aura Estelle, the A5 planner that I have. It's kind of like my Hobonichi replacement. Those little daily pages in between are like the perfect size for me to just throw down a couple of stickers, put down a thought or two for the day, and it's done. So in the Hobonichi Cousin, one of the things that I had the complaints about was that there are so many daily pages, and I'm just not that exciting. I just don't have that much stuff to write down on the daily pages every day. Now, when you're talking about the bullet journaling, that is a whole nother story. So I have my bullet journal. I've already started working in it, the Archer and Olive, and oh my gosh, I have so many ideas for that thing, and it's going to be fantastic. And I think that's going to keep me more on task. So this is more for fun, just like jotting down some memory keeping stuff for every single day. The bullet journal is to keep me on task, and then I will share those with you as soon as they're finished. I have a couple of them that I'll share with you as soon as they're all done, and yeah, I think it'll be really fun. So I'm going to put up a video here. It should be coming up pretty quickly after this one because I've already finished filming it. I just need to edit it, where I set up the July monthly page, and it came out so stinking cute. I absolutely love the way it looks. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and it'll give you some ideas for your own bullet journaling if that's like an adventure that you want to go on. I also have some daily page ideas that'll be coming up right after that one. So I'm going to kind of do them in stages. Like the journaling ones will be like a couple pages at a time because they take a long time for me to set up. So this is what I've got for you. This is the June monthly freebies for you. So remember, spend $80 or more and you will get this kit for free. It's a 4-page kit, or you can get the Hobonichi Cousin or the Hobonichi Wakes if you're a Hobonichi person. So this is it all filled out. You can kind of see all of the not so fun things that I did and some of the fun things that I did. And anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.